guys are originally part of a group called the Interludes from Boston, Massachusetts. Let's give up a big round of applause for Bob and Ron. They're going to entertain us with one song, and let's give them some love.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Ron, and guess what? He's Bob. We're going to do a song by Marvin and Johnny you might know. Remember a song called Cherry Pie? Cherry, we don't do that. But the other side, we do. So we'll give you a little bit of something called TikTok.
Tick-tock, tick-tock goes the clock. Just like my baby, don't know where to stop. She can rock and roll and wrap 'em up too. Just like my old gal, she kissed me too. So baby, please, do-do-do-do-do. Oh baby, please, do-do-do-do-do. Oh baby, please love me from now and evermore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh baby, don't leave me in this fix. Ring, ring, ring goes the telephone. I know another king is on my throne. So baby, please, do-do-do-do-do. Oh baby, please, do-do-do-do-do. Oh baby, please love me from now and evermore. Well, I'll give you all my love and my little turtle love and all my money, and that ain't funny, baby, please won't you give me a little loving, makes me feel so good. Woo, baby, please, do-do-do-do-do. Oh baby, please, do-do-do-do-do. Oh baby, please love me from now and evermore. Buzz, buzz, buzz goes the honeybee. You squeeze me and I'll squeeze thee. Kiss me once and kiss me twice. Oh baby, I'm in paradise. Oh baby, please, do-do-do-do-do. Oh baby, please, do-do-do-do-do. Oh baby, please love me from now and evermore. Oh baby, please love me from now and evermore. Oh baby, please love me from now and evermore.
I don't know, it takes a lot of guts to get up here and do an open mic, especially when you have a group like the Mighty Echoes coming up later, and you got a lot of legends in the industry that are sitting in the crowd. I just want to mention a few. Y'all remember a song called 1,000 Miles Away, right? Originally done by the Heartbeats. Mr. Wally Roker is sitting right over there in the crowd. Y'all remember a song called Grazing in the Grass? Grazing in the Grass? Mr. Drake Fry, right over in the corner, right over here. Here's a trivia question for you. What is the name of the disc jockey who is called Mr. Rock and Roll? Who? Alan Freed? Wrong answer. Brian Byrne, sitting right over there in the corner, right there. He'll be coming up a little bit later in the evening. We're going to take a couple of minutes, and we're going to bring up our next performer for open mic. Lovely lady by the name of Taylor. She'll be coming to you in about 5 minutes. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Drake Fry for the Friends of Distinction.
Yeah, I'm proud of Friends of Distinction. We have Mr. Harry Elson right over there with the hat on and everything.
We have Mr. Harry Elson from the Friends of Distinction here in the audience.
Yes, he's the founder of the Friends of Distinction. Has some songs like Grazing in the Grass and Going in Circles. But we'd like to also
I want you to listen to what this man has to say, because it's really important. DWHOF Hall of Fame is doing some great things for youth, and this man right here is responsible for it.
with slow jam.
I'm just proud of it anyway. It's for the children. What we're doing is bringing doo-wop to the children, because a lot of music out there is not appropriate for them, and they need not really be singing some of this stuff. But doo-wop, it comes from the heart. It talks about love. It talks about different phases. It's the foundation of our pop rock, R&B, and soul music. So what we've done is that we've come up with a program for the schools, and so we hope that you will be a part of it and join in with us. But also, we'd like to say that if you want to be a member and to be associated with the DWHOF Hall of Fame, please, we have a sign up. So you can sign your name, put your name and your email up there, and we can send you all the information that will be coming our way, which is a lot of information that's coming our way. We're going to have more meetups, and we're going to have more fun. We're going to have balls. We're going to have a ball. We're going to have a lot of different things. So we want you to be a part. And if you can sing, you can put that do re mi fa sol la ti do together, and get together with some other friends of yours, and you want to sing, then hey, you can do that right here with the DWHOF Hall of Fame. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy yourself, okay? Because there's one thing that we realize, doo-wop reigns.
You know, for somebody who has a hit record out, Grazing in the Grass, he's so understated. I just want to let everybody know that last week, the DWHOF Hall of Fame started their first program for doo-wop in the inner city schools. And we did a program out at Arleta High School. We had 1,200 students listening to doo-wop and listening to doo-wop reigns. And we're hoping to bring this music back into the mainstream of the schools. We're starting out with the younger generation, who what better to start out with, right? And that understated gentleman right there is all his idea. And he won't take the applause for it, but we got to give him a lot of love for what he's doing. We have one more group coming up on stage, which are a couple of gentlemen that I know quite a bit. Some of the singers in my own group. Mr. Lad Vance, Kenny Vance's son. We all know who Kenny Vance is, right? Planetones. That's Mr. Vance right there. I'll leave it up to them.
Check.
Oh, you got a big one. Oh, actually,
We're just meeting each other. Hey,
I'm Lad.
that's Garen, and this is Bill. We practiced for about Nick and Jan. We actually just met. Test. So give us a little slack.
What's first? Okay. Oh, good. This one takes a little breath. I'm asking you, boom, 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 boom.
Please be my girlfriend. I've been waiting for a long, long time. For that moment I can call you mine. Oh, little girl, say yes.
I tell you,
Yes.
why don't you be my
Girlfriend, please give my heart one little chance, and we can build a sweet romance. I really love you so. I'll be faithful and true. Please let me prove it to you. I love you madly, and I feel this way until eternity. Please be my girlfriend. I want to be your lover boy. Baby doll, please fill my heart with joy. Please say yes.
I tell you,
Yes.
why don't you be my
Ooh, ooh. I
feel this way until eternity. Please be my girlfriend. I want to be your lover, lover boy. Baby doll, please fill my heart with joy. Please say yes.
I tell you
Yes, yes.
why don't you be my
Girlfriend. Ooh, girlfriend. Ooh, girlfriend. Ooh. Thank you. We got one more song for you guys. There are diamonds, pearls, emeralds, and rings. None of these jewels show me a thing I want. Only I want your love. Your eyes, your lips set me on fire. Your love, your kiss, my one desire. I want only I want your love to hold me
to kiss me, to thrill me. I don't want a chest full of gold. I just want someone to have and to hold. I want only, only, only. I want your love. Your love. Your love. Thank you.
You know, one of the things I love about the meetup group is that you get a chance to meet people that you've never sung with before. Up on stage that you just saw was Nick Kroll and Lad Vance. And Lad Vance is Kenny Vance's son, by the way, in case you haven't made the connection, singing with 3 of the members of the Dukes of DWHOF. Jan DeTana, my lead singer, was on this mic, Bill Frischman, top tenor, and our new bass that we just brought into the group, Garen Berry. It's right about now that I want to make a little bit of a somber, take this a little bit somber, so if I can get everybody just to quiet down for just a bit and listen up. Our last meetup.
It's okay, Kenny. Take your time. It's all right.
Thank you, brother. Our last meetup that we had here on January 12th, unbeknownst to the Dukes of DWHOF, all the members were here to celebrate what we do. Unbeknownst to us, our bass singer, Mike Ball, passed away that morning from a massive heart attack. His wife, Lisa, decided not to tell us what had happened. We all came home at about 9:30 that evening and got the news. Kind of interesting because Mike was the kind of guy that always wanted to put the music forward first. His wife actually felt the same. I'd like to take 30 seconds just as a moment of silence for Mike. He's up there, he's trying to get us gigs when we all make that transition up to the top, right? I put my card, by the way, on his casket when we buried him. So we can get 30 seconds and just honor Mike. I'd appreciate it. Mike, I love you. You know, we lose a lot of people in this genre, and it doesn't feel connected because it doesn't hit you in the solar plexus. This one sort of got us right between the solar plexus. But for every door that closes, a window opens up. Right? Do I hear it right? Do I hear it right? All right, well, the Dukes of DWHOF are very proud to make the announcement that we found a replacement for Mike. It's none other than Mr. Garen Berry, who's sitting right over in the corner. Garen, thank you very much. He'll now be a part of the Dukes of DWHOF. I want to thank you very much. And we're going to bring up the Mighty Echoes in... You guys ready? Are you guys ready? Okay, hold on 1 second. Don't come up just yet, because I got a build up for you.
I like that jacket, bro. Try it again, Charlie. Need that one up. Face up. Still need more. Face up. Okay, this one needs to come up a little bit. 57. Okay, we're on.
All right. Just one announcement before we bring up our featured performer for the evening. I would like everybody to know that on March 15th at the Cerritos Center for the Performing Arts. Okay, I got some oohs and I know why. A night of music and memories that are going to be put on by LAR Enterprises. And the featured performers for that night at the Cerritos Center for the Performing Arts will be Herb Cox and the Cleftones, the Harptones, the Chantels, Norman Fox and the Rob Roys, who, by the way, will be backed up by none other than Deacon the Blazers, Robin Luke, Dickie Lee, and then of course, Deacon the Blazers will be singing that night. And the connection, in case you guys don't already know, is Deke from Deacon and Blazers also happens to sing lead for my group, the Dukes of DWHOF. So everybody, make sure you get out to the Cerritos Center for the Performing Arts March 15th and keep this music alive. This next group, we're very proud to have with us tonight. The Mighty Echo's career began in Silver Lake in 1986. Now for over 25 years, get that, 25 years, they've been entertaining audiences from coast to coast and performing a high energy show by recreating and reinventing the vocal group sound of rock and roll's classic era. They are familiar to audiences, having been seen as guest stars on popular TV shows for over 25 years, beginning with Who's the Boss? Remember Who's the Boss? Tony Danza, and continuing most recently with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The Mighty Echoes have appeared with Ray Charles, Chuck Berry, Stevie Wonder, the Coasters, the Marvelettes, the Marcells, Chubby Checker, Gene Chandler, the Duke himself, Little Anthony, the Shirelles, the Diamonds, and also the Penguins, the Flamingos, Tony Orlando, and many other guest artists. They are an amazing group, and I'm very proud to say they also performed for me, unbeknownst as a surprise, on my 60th birthday. My wife hired them, and they came in and they sang for me that night in Santa Monica. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get much better than this, the Mighty Echoes.
Oh, thank you so much.
No, I love you like I do. No, I do. Don't know why I love you. Don't know why I care. I just want your love to share. I wonder why I love you like I do. Is it because I think you love me too? I wonder why I love you like I do, like I When I told my friends we would never part, they laughed at me, said you'd break my heart. I wonder why they think that we will part, we will part. When I'm with you, I'm sure you're always true. When I'm away, I wonder what you do. I wonder why I think you're always true, always true. No, I do. No, why I love you like I do.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here with the DWHOF Hall of Fame and, of course, honoring Cleve and the Penguins. We are the Mighty Echoes. We are from Echo Park, California. And we'd like to feature Johnny with a beautiful ballad that we're sure you all know. Here we go. Ting, ting, ting. My love must be a kind of blind love. I can't see anyone but you. Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright. I only have eyes for you, dear. The moon may be high, but I can't see a thing in the sky. I only have eyes for you. You are here, so am I. Maybe millions of people go by, but they all disappear from you. And I only have eyes for you. Yes, I only have eyes for you. Thank you. You know, it really is such a great honor to be performing for the induction of Cleve.
More people dancing.
Cleve and the Penguins. We were privileged enough to gig with the Penguins, and it was just incredible. I mean, Earth Angels certainly is one of the seminal songs for me. Starting to listen to doo-wop, and it's really an honor to be here. The other thing I would like to say is Norman Fox, awesome pizza pie. Oh man!
On the dance floor.
Oh, what can I say?
Feel free to dance.
Please, you
whenever
must
you
dance.
get the urge.
Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream. Do 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 shaboom. Life could be a dream. If I could take you up to paradise up above and tell me, darling, I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream. Sweetheart, hello again. Shaboom is hoping we meet again. Boom, 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 and long and ding dong. Shaboom, getting it home. Shaboom, oh, dip, shaboom, dip, oh. Life could be a dream. If only all my precious plans would come true, and you would let me spend my whole life loving you, life would be a dream, sweetheart.
What did I do every time I look at you? Something is on my mind. If you do what I want to do, baby, we'd be so fine.
Oh, life could be a dream. Shaboom, if I could take you up to paradise up above. Shaboom, and tell me, darling, I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream. Sweetheart, and oh again. Shaboom, it's hoping we meet again. Boom, boom, boom. And long, ding dong, ding ding dong. Shaboom, oh, shaboom, oh, life could be a dream. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
What did I do every time I look at you? Yeah, something is on my mind. If you do what I want to do,
baby, we'd be so fine. Oh, life could be a dream. Shaboom, if I could take you up to paradise up above. Shaboom, and tell me, darling, I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream. Sweetheart, and oh again. Shaboom, it's hoping we meet again. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, long, ding dong, ding dong. Shaboom, oh, shaboom, oh, life could be a dream. Life could be a dream. Do 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 shaboom. Hey, let's thank my dancers.
That's John Latham, baby.
Okay, now we're going to do one by a group called the Genies.
Any of them here? Anybody here?
Man, I'm telling you, I'm still, it's kind of mind blown. Norman Fox is here. It's kind of blowing my mind.
And dancing too, yes.
This is the reason I really love this song is the two girls in this song are named Mabel and Flo.
Are they here?
It doesn't get any better than that.
boom, boom, boom.
Who's that knocking on my door? All last night and the night before. A boom, 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 a bang, bang, bang. I can't stand this awful thing. Who's that knocking on my door? Who's that calling my name? Wants to break through my window pane. A boom, 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 a bang, bang, bang. About to drive me insane. Who's that knocking on my door? All last night as I lie in bed with the lights down low, I heard a buzzing footsteps. A bang, bang, bang on my door. Who's that knocking on my door? Could it be Mabel? Could it be Flo? I got myself in an awful fix when I got involved with those two chicks. Who's that knocking on my door? All last night as I lie in bed with the lights down low, I heard a buzzing footsteps. A bang, bang, bang on my door. Do, 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 bang, bang, bang. Do, 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 bang, bang, bang. Do, 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 bang, bang, bang. All night long. Who's out of my door? Mabel and Flo.
Oh, is everybody having a good time so far?
I am. And if you see Mabel or Flo, tell them to come to the stage.
Now, we were big fans of the Jive 5. We love My True Story, but tonight we'd like to do the follow-up to that. What time is it? Well, it's anyway. Here we go.
Bum, 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 bum. Gum, gum, gum. Bum, bum, bum.
Listen to the clock, tick tock. Listen to the clock, tick tock. Listen to the clock, tick tock. Listen to the clock.
What time is it?
Listen to the clock.
I've just got to know. What time is it?
It's 5 o'clock.
Just 3 more hours to go till I hold her in my arms and tell her that I want her for my own.
Tick tock. Listen to the clock, tick tock. Listen to the clock.
What time is it?
Listen to the clock.
Tell me once again. What time is it?
6 o'clock.
Just 3 more hours and then I will kiss her sweet, sweet lips while the magic of the moonlight makes her mine. Better hurry up and put my tie on. Better hurry up. It's almost time.
Tick tock. Listen to the clock. Tick tock. Listen to the clock.
What time is it?
It's 7 o'clock.
Just 1 hour more. What time is it?
It's 8 o'clock.
And now I'm at her door, and my heart is beating fast, 'cause the moment is here at last. What time is it? It's time for love.
Tick tock. Listen to the clock. Tick tock. Listen to the clock. Tick tock. Listen to the clock. Tick tock.
Baby, it's time for love.
Harvey Shield, everybody. That's Harvey Shield.
Thank you so much. This next tune was by a really, really incredible singer from the 50s, Mr. Clyde McFadden. And, you know, I was reading this article, you know, when I was growing up, you know, you thought that most of the singers of that period were really listening to Sam Cooke and basing a lot of their style on Sam. But I read this article and they said, no, it was Clyde was really the guy he was the man that everybody was copying. Now, it's not that I'm going to buy that totally, since Sam Cooke is probably the greatest singer I've ever heard, but Clyde McFadden is a damn good, close one. And this tune is called Fools Fall in Love.
1, 2, 3.
Well, fools fall in love in a hurry. Fools give their hearts much too soon. Just play them 2 bars of stardust. Just hang out one silly moon. They forgot their torches burning. When they well, I used to laugh, but now I understand. Shake the hand of a brand Well, they build their castles on wishes, with only rainbows for beams. They'll do plans for the future, when they should be right back in school. Well, I used to laugh, but now I understand. Shake the hand of a brand new fool.
Okay, let's see who we can do. What can we do now? How about one by the Channels?
Woo, baby.
Hey, hold on a second, you guys.
Okay.
Hold on. The closer you are, the brighter the stars in the sky. And darling, I realize you're the one in my life. Whoa, my heart skips a beat every time you and I meet. My life, my love, my dear, I can defeat. There's longing deep in my heart to have only you. When I first saw you, I did adore you, and your loving ways. But then you went away, but now you're back to stay, and my love for you grows stronger every day. Hey, hey, the closer you are, the brighter the flame in my heart. And darling, we'll never part. We'll always be in love. Whoa, in love. Whoa, in love. The closer you Yeah, right now we'd like to feature you. Some of you may have noticed to my left there is a very low rumble, and that is our basso profundo, Mr. Charlie Davis. And right now he's going to sing a fine little song for you.
Yeah, man. And I'd like to send this one up. I'd like to send this one up to Mike Ball. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? 60-minute man, 60-minute man. Girls, I'm telling you now, they call me a robber man. I rock. If you don't believe all I say, come up and take my hand. When I let you go, you'll cry. Yeah.
60-minute man.
There'll be 15 minutes of kissing, and then your holler, please don't stop.
Don't stop!
There'll be 15 minutes of teasing, and 50 minutes of blowing my top.
Mop, mop, mop.
Or if your man ain't treating you right, come up and see old Dan. I rock all night long, 'cause I'm a 60-minute man. Well, a 60-minute man.
They call me
Loving Dan. I rock
60-minute man.
Oh yeah, 60-minute
man.
They call me
Loving
and
man.
I rock. I'm a
60-minute man.
Well, be 15 minutes of kissing, and then you holler, please don't stop.
Don't stop!
15 minutes of teasing, and 15 minutes of squeezing, and 50 minutes of blowing my top.
Mop, mop, mop.
If your man ain't treating you right, come up and see old Dan. I
Rock 'em, roll 'em,
all night long, 'cause I'm a
60-minute man.
oh yeah.
60-minute man.
Rock the roll all night long, 'cause I'm a 60-minute man.
Charlie Davis, ladies and gentlemen. How low can you get?
You know, right now, we would like to introduce ourselves. Isn't that they said that's what happens here at the DWHOF Hall of Fame? Seriously, over here from the magnificent borough of Manhattan, New York, Mr. Charlie Davis. And that's from the East Coast, of course, and from the West Coast, hailing from the People's Republic of Berkeley, California, Mr. Johnny Rubin. And we have a third coast, it's the Gulf Coast, and hailing from Mobile, Alabama, Mr. John Lathan.
The South will rise again.
Not tonight, not tonight.
And I'm sure all of you in the DWHOF Society are aware that there was a recent ballot initiative that passed requiring all a cappella DWHOF groups to have a foreign exchange student. From London, England, please welcome Mr. Harvey Shields.
Thank you. We're going to do this song. This is the first song we ever learned. We heard it by the Persuasions. I think it's by Kenny Vance and a good friend of ours, Richie Rychek. So we wanted to do it for you tonight. Looking for an echo, an answer to our sound. Looking for an echo, an answer to our sound. At Erasmus Hall High School in Brooklyn, we used to harmonize. Me, Benny, and Ira, and two Italian guys. We were singing oldies, but they were newest then. And today when I play my 45s, I remember them. We would practice in the subway, the lobbies and the hall. Crowded in the doorway, singing doo-wop to the walls. And if we went to a party and they wouldn't let us sing, we'd lock ourselves in the bathroom so nobody could get in. We were looking for an echo, an answer to our sound, a place to be in harmony, a place we almost found. Whoa, 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 whoa. Then the girls would gather round us, and how our heads would swell. We sang songs by the moon glows, harp tones and the dells. And when we sang sincerely, we really sang it high. Although it was falsetto, we almost reached the sky. We've seen a lot of changes since 1955. Lots of bad arrangements we tried to harmonize. Now we've turned into oldies, but we were newbies then. And today when I play my whole 45s, I remember when I would sing with my friends, looking for an echo, an answer to our sound, a place to be in harmony, a place we almost found. Ba-ba-be-doo. There are diamonds, pearls, emeralds, and rings, looking for an echo, an answer to our sound. You go to bed, my baby, and say a little prayer for me, my baby. Whoa, 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 choose looking for an echo, an answer to our sound. Looking for an echo, an answer to our sound. Those oldies but goodies reminds me of you. You're not 1,000 miles away.
Oh my God, they're back.
Gloria! Gloria!
What? Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Gloria!
Let's do that one.
Oh no!
Yeah!
Let's do that one.
Well,
Yes!
well, you know, we debated about what to do for this song. And basically, well, I know you'd like to hear that, Roger. But I really think it's important that all of you know that John here used to be a wallflower. Then they watered him a little. Actually, he decided that he was going to come out of his shell. One day he's walking down the street and he saw a place called Arthur Murray's. Come on, I know you all know what Arthur Murray's is. Don't try and pretend you're too young. And this was the result.
You broke my heart. 'Cause I couldn't dance. You didn't even want me around. But now I'm black. Back.
What can I say? Who told him? Who told him?
To let all y'all know, I can really shake 'em.
What What you say? Do you love me? I can really move. Do you love me? I'm in the groove. Do you love me? Do you love me? Now that I can dance. Watch me now. Hey, work, work. Oh, shake it down, baby. Work, work. Oh, you're driving me crazy. Work, work. Come on, a little bit of soul now. Work. Woo, you got more than a little bit. Excuse me, sir. Work. Mashed potato. Do the twist. Do the twist. Oh, tell me, baby. Tell me, baby. Do you like it like this? Do you like it like this? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? I hope you love me, baby. Do you love me? Oh, now that I can dance. Excuse me, sir, I gotta dance. Work, work. Oh, shake it down, baby. Work, work. Oh, shake it up, baby. Work. Work, come on, a little bit of soul now. Work, you got a whole lot more. Work, work, shake it, baby. Work, work, oh, shake it, baby. Work, work, come on, a little bit of soul now. Work, woo! I can mash potato, do the twist. Oh, tell me, baby, do you like it like this? Do you like it like this? Tell me. Oh, do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? I hope you love me, baby. Do you love me? Now that I can dance. Watch us now. Hey, work.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Once again, we are so honored to be at the induction of Cleve and the Penguins into the DWHOF Hall of Fame. Thank you so much to the Penguins for all the great joy they have brought.
Excuse me. Excuse me. But is that not one of the best performances you've seen in a long time? You know, I love all my brothers on the East Coast. They always claim that doo-wop is an East Coast thing, which is kind of true, because that's where it all emanated from. But Echo Park, California, 25 years that group has been performing across the country. And they've come tonight to spread their talents and make you feel good. So, would you do me a favor and give the Mighty Echoes another big round of applause, please? I don't know about you all, but those guys actually performed for me at my 60th birthday party, and my sister-in-law was ready. 60, yeah, 60. Why, I don't look it? Who said that? One of those guys performed with my sister-in-law, and she was ready to run off with him to the Caribbean. You know what I'm talking about? So it was a great night. We're going to take a couple of minutes before we get into our main part of the evening, which is the honoring of a legend in the genre of doo-wop. So give us a couple of minutes, maybe 5 or 10 minutes or so. We'll play a little bit of music for you. But give me another round of applause for the Mighty Echoes. And guys, I want to thank you for becoming part of our family. It just shows you what we got going on here in Southern California. We've got a lot of singers here. We've got a lot of groups. That's one of the talents that's... Oh, wait. Hold on one second. Hold on. Mr. Norman Fox from Norman Fox and the Rob Royce.
Thank you very much. I just wanted to say a couple of words that I enjoyed the Mighty Echoes very much, and I haven't had a thrill like that since I was back east and I saw Kenny Vance appear at the bitter end, and I said to myself that doo-wop music is alive and well and kicking and going forward in a wonderful way. Thank you guys, I really, really appreciated that, and it was just great. Now, I know, Earl Lewis and Clyde McFadden and all of these guys, I knew them personally, and they all would have been proud of the music that you sang tonight. It's great, and it's also a pleasure and a great thrill to be here at the induction of the late Cleve Duncan into the Doo-Wop Hall of Fame. He was one of the greatest, and the last time I met him, he told me that if he didn't have this music, he didn't know what he would do. So, wherever you are, Cleve, I wish you the best, and we all wish you the best. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Seriously, ladies and gentlemen, I had this group perform for me at my 60th birthday party, and man, they did not do anything wrong. Those guys were truly fabulous. As a matter of fact, my sister-in-law wanted to go away to the Caribbean with that man right there. Yeah, I'm serious. See, he was talking about it all the time. Where is he? Can we bring the Mighty Echoes up for just 1 second? Please.
What happened to my city? Oh, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Robin with the DWHOF Hall of Fame. I want to thank you all for being here tonight. And with every group that helps the DWHOF Hall of Fame by appearing as our headliners, we have a certificate for the Mighty Echoes for having helped us. Say thank you. They are now honorary members of the DWHOF Hall of Fame. And we hope to see them many, many more times. And just so you know, these nice gentlemen who are taking pictures, this is Nevis Oliver, and the gentleman who's with the video, all those pictures and all that video will be on the website, dwophalloffame.net next week, and you can purchase your pictures and your video on our website. We thank you for being here and for coming again and again.
You know, I like it. Stop it. I like it. It's just like... So the new all eyes right here? Right there. Okay, here we go. Yes, all right, thank you. Thank you. Now,
Thank you so much.
You know what? I love these guys so much. Hey, you know what? This is Los Angeles DWHOF. This is what it's all about. Echo Park, right? Okay. You keep coming to the meetups and you're going to find out what we're already doing here in Los Angeles. We have a lot of DWHOF groups that we are proud of, especially our honorees coming up. The Penguins, Cleve Duncan, right here from Los Angeles, man. The Mighty Echoes, by the way, have CDs available for sale. That gentleman who's holding up the albums as he's taking off his clothes, moving north, he has them for sale. So if you guys want to buy some, go see him. I just want to announce that our next meetup after tonight will be on April 28th. It's a little bit more than a month away, but we're kind of excited because the group we're going to be featuring that night is none other than the Alley Cats. And if you guys are following DWHOF and you're following vocal harmony, you'll realize that Mighty Echoes, Alley Cats, Dukes of DWHOF, Deacon of Blazers, hey, doesn't get any better than that. The reason why the DWHOF Hall of Fame put together these meetups was very simple. We wanted a venue in which we could get vocal groups to come in, solo singers that could come in and sing, and we could incubate our own groups. Living proof of this is the fact that my own group, the Dukes of DWHOF, was actually formed out of the DWHOF Hall of Fame. We've been together for 14 or 15 months now, and for the exception of the expiration of our bass singer Mike Ball, we've done 12 or 14 shows. We have half a CD already in the can. We've been invited to do shows at NBC and ESPN, and it all starts from right here. So things can happen for your group if you're able to bring them, if you want to bring them up on stage. You know, it's about this time that I'm really personally pleased to announce our next personality, Mr. Brian Byrne. Can I get a round of applause for Mr. Brian Byrne? Now, we're pleased to have with us this evening Brian Byrne. He's a famous DJ, radio DJ for K-Earth in Southern California. He's also known as Mr. Rock and Roll, if I got that correct, which is his registered trademark. And Brian is considered one of the foremost historians in rock and roll. He's right there. Brian was the voice of K-Earth 101 during the RKO days, and he reached legendary status as a top-rating midday personality in the Los Angeles market for 29 years. 29 years. A record-setting achievement in FM radio. His radio career, spanning 40 years, included stints in San Francisco, Chicago, Cleveland, and Sacramento, among others, and he continues to host and produce rock and roll shows around the country. Brian retired from KEarth 101 December 15th of 2004. But in January 18th, 1991, Brian was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to the stage none other than Mr. Brian Byrne, Mr. Rock and Roll.
Good evening, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Or as I used to say, good evening, Southern California. I just got these. It's okay, my wife says I look like Cary Grant in them, which shows me that her eyesight is also failing. So if you don't mind, I will stick these on. And before I forget it, Maxine, who is the manager of Bill Pinkney's original Drifters, wrote me this afternoon, wanted to send her congratulations along for tonight's evening. Bill Pinkney, original, of course, bass of the Drifters, was a long-time, lifelong friend of Cleve Duncan's. So they wanted to send along their congratulations for tonight, and Emily, I will forward that email over to you. It's been kind of a tough week for us doo-woppers. We lost Virgil Johnson, lead singer of the Velvets, who gave us the great Tonight Could Be the Night. And just yesterday, our friend Jewel Akins from the Four Dots, and of course the Birds and the Bees. So, and tonight we honor a true doo-wop legend, Cleve Duncan, the lead singer of the Penguins. The Penguins began with Cleve and his friend Curtis Williams, Fremont High School, 1953. They had known each other forever. Dexter Tisby and Bruce Tate joined later on. And they looked for a brand new name for the group. Now, bird groups were very popular back then. We had the Orioles, the Swallows, the Flamingos, the Cardinals, the Ravens, the Parakeets, and many more. Well, the guys, well, they were looking around, and one of the guys smoked cool cigarettes. So they said, and it'd be hard-pressed for you to walk into a bar, a restaurant, a motel, any place back in the 1950s, and not having seen a little match holder that said 1 cent and little Willie the Penguin's figure on it. Willie the Penguin was the advertising logo for cool cigarettes. So the guy said, well, shoot, we're the Penguins. And thus, the Penguins were born. Well, Curtis had this song that he wrote for his girlfriend that he was working on. And the guys started practicing through the summer of 1954. A little garage, which I think was 30th and Arlington. And they started working on the song from June through September. Pretty much had it down and decided, well, we're going to take a shot. We'll head on over to see Dootsy Williams of Dutone Records and see what he thinks. Well, Dootsy liked it. And thus, the Penguins and the success was about to unfold. Well, I remember hearing Huggy Boy, and I'm sure many of us who grew up in Southern California listened to Huggy Boy back in the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and on. And Huggy was broadcasting one night from the famous Dolphins of Hollywood record store, which I think, if my memory serves me correctly, was down at Vernon and Central, saying the Penguins were going to be on the show that night. Well, I convinced my dad that we should go down and see the Penguins. Now, Pop was not real big on this rhythm and blues and rock and roll stuff that was to follow. He was also trying to explain to me that maybe that wasn't a real good area for us to go down to, but Pop, being a big, strong, strapping World War II guy, said, well, what the heck, if my son wants to get out of the Dolphins of Hollywood, we're going to Dolphins of Hollywood. So we went down, and I was intrigued. Of course, the Penguins were there, and Huggy Boy. What probably intrigued me most was all the 78 racks on the wall, because I started collecting records at the age of 4, which eventually grew into 40,000 records. And I remember that night vividly, just going through all the racks and wanting to buy this and that. Well, some 30 years later, when I was doing my own doo-wop shows, I got a chance to take my dad, who then had softened and really enjoyed doo-wop and rock and roll, back to meet Cleve Duncan and the Penguins at one of the shows, and he loved Earth Angel. So with the success of 1954 and that brand new hit single, which was actually the B-side, because Hey Senorita was the A-side, and Huggy had flipped it over. Then pretty much Johnny Otis, Hunter Hancock, Old H.H., and many others were to follow and play Earth Angel. The Penguins hit success in the fall of 1954. They were voted tops by the Music Operators Association. They were winners of the National Rhythm and Blues Disc Jockey Poll, the 7-Up Youth Award, the Billboard and Cashbox Awards as Outstanding Rhythm and Blues and Rock and Roll Music Act. The guys were supporters for the March of Dimes and many other charities that were big in the 1950s. Earth Angel became not only one of the first rhythm and blues songs to cross over onto the national charts, but it also became one of the most important and influential doo-wops of all time. It's my number one of all time. The East Coast had In the Still of the Night, and on the West Coast, we had Earth Angel, and we always will. But it was really Cleve's distinct vocal that really made this song. Now, I was deeply saddened to have missed the service for Cleve. He will always have a special place in my heart. And this is what I had planned to say on that day. Many of us in this room have been privileged to be in this business that we affectionately call show. Some of us who were on the airwaves, we had the privilege of playing these wonderful songs and the honor to work with and know many of the artists on a personal basis. Now, each of us have our own memories of Cleve, whether it was memories of El Monte, the Greek Theater, 5-4 Ballroom, a road gig, or maybe some of you just from around the neighborhood. I recall one magic night at the Greek Theater when I reunited all the surviving Penguins, and what a night it was. All the guys in white tux and tails, Tony Allen stepping out to do Night Owl in the midst of memories of El Monte. It was a magic night under the stars. I always loved working with Cleve, because with Cleve it was always 1954. But more than that, he was a class act, a real cool penguin. He was our Earth Angel. I'm so glad that I had the chance to have him in my life. Back in 1960, he recorded a song called You're an Angel. Well, today, Cleve, you are an angel. And I'm sure that the good Lord had a special lead spot for you when you got up there. Rest in peace, my friend. It's my pleasure now to have the honor to induct Cleve Duncan into the Doo-Wop Hall of Fame, and accepting Cleve's widow, Emily.
Can you come over here?
To the DWHOF Hall of Fame, Brian Burns, and to our very special other friend, Deke, the Blazers. I'm very pleased to accept this, and I want to say that my husband loved you all dearly. Everywhere we went, this song was asked, and they asked him once, do you ever get tired of singing it? And he said, no. As long as you keep asking for it, I'll always sing it. We had known each other, as I said, since 1955. We were college sweethearts. And we sung together. We did a lot of background work together, and we sung together. And then he finally decided to go his way, and I went my way. And as it was, we hooked up again in 1989 for good. We had written a song that we never got to publish, that circumstances brought us together, and our love would last forever. I love Cleve very dearly. I miss him, and I just hope that you continue to sing the song of Earth Angel, which he sung to me in 1955 in a 56 green Chevrolet. He parked in front of my grandmother, as I've written in our book that I wrote about him. She didn't like him because he was singing songs of the world, she said, because we were very religious. So he would sing it anyway. And whenever he would come up, the car was, I don't know if you remember, you're not as old as we are, but the car was like this. You know, the front was down and the back was up, and it would screech every time it got in front of the house, and she heard us coming. As soon as we'd been out, and she heard us coming, and she would just stand in the door and just look at us like this, and we didn't care. We loved each other then, and then we left each other and then came back again. And I loved him then. I miss him very, very much. And I love all of you guys, all of you. Thank you very much, Brian. Thank you very much.
You know, Southern California has produced some of the biggest names in this genre. Earth Angel, to me, one of the best songs ever. I think I fell in love the first time I heard that song. I think her name was Sonia Gonzalez. Damn, was she fine. And Cleve started to sing, and I went, oh yeah, baby, let's do this. Yeah. Do you have that song on the track? Can we get the Mighty Echoes up here for a second? You know, it's really difficult trying to induct somebody in posthumously because, you know, it's after the fact, so what do? But suffice it to say that I think that Earth Angel was probably the most well-recognized doo-wop song in the history of this genre. I don't think I'm off base saying that. I mean, if somebody out there wants to challenge me with that, feel free, but I think if you go anywhere on the planet and you sing this song, people are going to know who you're talking about. And I like the Mighty Echoes. Everybody out there has the lyrics with them. And as part of our thing and what we do when we honor people into our Hall of Fame is we want everybody to sing. And I think Cleve would actually love to hear us sing this song for him. So please follow along with the Mighty Echoes as they lead you through this song. We're not playing track, you guys are just doing it. So you guys having fun yet? Well, that's sort of like the end of the show. Anybody else want to sing? Come on, we got the friends of the station out there. You want to sing? No? Can we give another round of applause for Cleve Duncan and the Penguins? That song is probably ingrained in history as one of the most famous songs for doo-wop ever sung. My compliments. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us tonight. Just a couple of things I want to announce. The East Coast is coming out to the West Coast. Don't forget March 15th at the Cerritos Performing Arts Center. We're going to have Norm Fox and the Rob Roys being backed up by Deacon of Blazers, and Deacon of Blazers are also going to be singing that night. And I want you guys to mark on your calendar April the 28th. Listen up. Hello. April 28th. You know why? We had the Mighty Echoes in here tonight. Right? We had Street Corner Renaissance in here the week before, or the meetup before, right? We're the Dukes of Doo-Wop that started this whole thing. But guess what? On April 28th, we got the Alley Cats coming in. So mark your calendars. Alley Cats, Doo-Wop Hall of Fame. Thank you very much.